hello. How you doing today? Well, we got a few things on the plate this morning. I've been doing stuff. Putting this stuff here together. I've been doing that. That's kind of what I've been on. Play. Okay. Too loud. Now we know. Testing. 1 2 1 2. Computer science, you say, huh? We doing computer science today. What is computer science? About statistics and general relativity here. What if I could take that lecture name right there, that one right there, and just put this picture on there? Would they be the same damn thing if I said computer science was a Z limit here? What's that one? Interesting. Oh. Alright, yeah, I watched Dark Web last night. That was fun. Just get the EM field in the background going. Fuck everybody's computer up. Alright, but anyways, inside of here, these are the EM fields. There's kind of some conductivity on certain things that make it a little bit more, they like metal better, so they like computer better. In this form. Not always. Sometimes you're just in a mud puddle and they don't want to be a computer. They want you to be this out here in the field, you know, doing what you do on this side of it. Let's say. And here, you're good. You're good. You stay. Behave yourself. Copenhagen interpretation here. What else we got? What else you got, Salty? Why are you going through my stuff, sir? Interesting. It makes trouble. This is the watch later? Yeah. I've probably come back through these and clicked on these ones through another wire set. Come here. Back to the droid. I don't want it to be anything else. Again, this is the basic program to the squiddies. And squibbies. Over here, when I'm screen capture, go away. I'm going to do screen capture, and then I'm just going to throw it up in here to what this is, kind of give you some notes. Here's a lecture on a line. I can do the textity bubbles and do everything else, or just make a new one. What happened here? I want a new one. You do a new one. Alright, default notes for now. Yeah, so we can do text. I think we can do text on this one. If it's not on this one, it's going to be on... Interesting. This one, you could make it. You could do it, kiddo. I believe in you, kid. It's right here. Put it in the drawer. Just gotta know how to get around stuff. So as we're programming that becomes the language, because we're saying computer science today. We're putting just a few pieces. I grabbed a few things from the drawer, right? I just grabbed a few things. Just these ones relative to each other on a 0 and 1. Let's see if I can find one of those bad puppies real quick. Those hot cookies. I need a 0 and 1. So where's that going to be? Well, I could get there from there. I mean, elements to the composition of the right file cabinet of the stuff that you need in here. Death by Adorable. I've watched it a few times. It's just on my lecture right now because I was trying them in different order. Well, that'll do. I can get the 0s and 1s here. Won't let me do it from here, but it can be done. Go down here.
For the bits of gamma.
Bits.
I'll spare us the details, but this is the result.
And people are not using those reports for their intended purpose. They're using them for other purposes, but are we best serving those other purposes?
The dark web?
Now on swaps, Dodd-Frank, Title VII of Dodd-Frank put in place a swap regulatory regime. It took a long time for us, all of the regulators, to get together and get that into place. That actually comes into effect this November, and there will be much more reporting to the SEC,
Archie Goggs,
the CFTC, around positions in swaps, how much capital, margining, how assets are segregated.
Archie goes.
So that is on the come. But Andrew, you're right.
Company's name, the box,
always be looking to
the airline, clearly. Modern disclosure system. Oh, I watched this before. Okay, GPT-3. I know where you're living. Okay. Disclosure system, computer science. This would be that. You got to have people in the same unit together. They have to make phone calls because otherwise you have dark matter equations of how entropy, free radiant energy, negative calc comes off into the fire starter.
Your eye on here is when you have multiple parties involved.
It's my physics. It's my spec. I do an XM human performance like it's GPT-3. Put them in a box. It's what they do. This is a rabbit trap or a CEO meeting. There's going to be certain pressure. Maybe they're responsible here. There's a lot of standard models. If in that file cabinet, square away.
One is just you and I have talked about Bitcoin for a very long time. You now have more and more banks offering it either through a Galaxy, digital Galaxy digital kind of situation.
What's the question here?
Goldman Sachs planning to do something.
It's a market now. They can play it the same way. Who cares? I mean, if they needed to know the money for disclosure and information about sets, about timelines on X, Y's, and Z's, you'll get a lot of different math equations popping up on you. And that's a disclosure conversation. How much do you actually know? Is a safety analysis report of the chemicals and standard model that's done well? What our disclosure system is the same thing as marketing, general relativity, XYZ, given what it is. I mean, that's the first set. That's just the little bitties inside of here, little bitty itty bitties. Zeke on.
It does not mean that it should not be regulated. In fact, where digital assets land,
you get a standard model you like. I like Droid. That Droid will help me do Python if there's any differentials in that one math that was predator alien. You know what I mean? Coming on here on the screen, that I will work you into the ground with that number. It's just geometry of points and spaces. Here is limits. How many you got? I bet you would have limitations if you need one of those symbols. I have to make it and put an extra key and carve it in here.
Taxation and the like. I mean, we will see this regulatory environment involved, but it involves many different regulators, domestic and abroad.
But you're not that. The kid's not there. They're not here at the meeting. They didn't follow the bits. You tell me later John was supposed to be here because that was that number. That's a different fucking number. You tell me I left the door open. I did all the goddamn parts. Gate, Mexico. Use it. Wouldn't matter. I don't care how many come through. You just have to fucking use the sensor. Anyways, catch you on the next one.